and welcome back to another edition of What I Eat in a Day Weekend Eats. I actually totally forgot to film this week, so I have to film today, which is Saturday, and hopefully somehow put it together so you can see this on Sunday, which should be today. We'll see. I'm gonna do my best. But it's like 10 a.m. We just woke up like half an hour ago, and we are walking to a local coffee shop to get an iced coffee. The weather is pretty spectacular here in San Francisco. So I'm just out with Kurt and Bodie, and we're gonna go pick up some coffee. So come along for the day. So for breakfast, I had an iced latte and then a croissant, and Kurt got a sticky bun, and we kind of munched on those outside and drank our coffees. And honestly, I only ate about half my croissant. I just didn't want to get too full, but it's just a nice Saturday morning treat, and I just didn't really want to have to think about what I was eating. And then around 1 o'clock, it was time to like actually make breakfast / lunch at this point. So I had picked up some local nitrate-free bacon, and we're not huge bacon people, but if I can get my hands on some good quality stuff, I definitely try and buy it. And I like to bake it in the oven because it's just so much easier that way, and the cleanup is, yeah. I mean, I don't even do the dishes around our house, and I still feel like it's so much easier to just bake it in the oven. So I'll link to that recipe in the description bar below. And then we also had some asparagus hanging around from our CSA that week, so I thought I would just add some to the oven and roast it up and just have it with breakfast, because it's always nice to get in some veggies when you're eating kind of an indulgent breakfast. So I just lay those out on a pan and top it with some olive oil and sea salt, really just like my normal jam. So then I also added in some organic strawberries. I thought I would get some like sweetness to our breakfast, and I just had them laying around, so I thought I would just chop some up and add them to the bowl. We also got these in our CSA this week because I believe it's strawberry season here in California, but they've just been tasting really juicy and delicious. And there is our bacon, looking crispy and amazing. So I like to pat it down and just get some of that extra grease off of there. No one wants to eat like super greasy bacon, so I just like it to be really crispy, and I just pat off all the extra grease. And Kurt made the eggs. He is like the egg master. This is definitely his kitchen specialty. He knows how I like them, kind of runny, like over medium, I would say. And then we just sat down and enjoyed our breakfast / lunch together. I guess at this point it was like 1:30, so you can't really call it breakfast, but it's just really nice to take it easy and not have to overthink all your meals on the weekend. I like to just like let things happen and just kind of decide how I want to spend my day. So we are just walking to Golden Gate Park to set up shop for a little while and read and hang. Then some friends are going to join us. Got some ice water in here, soon to be filled with wine. But we're just gonna hang out with some friends and just take an afternoon to chill. So that's the plan. So we hung out in the park for a couple of hours, and I had a glass of rosé, and it was delightful. And then we snacked on some things that we had around the house, and our friends brought some extra snacks for us, and yeah, it was just an awesome afternoon. And then we headed to a local restaurant and got some of their delicious bread to start. And I wasn't super hungry at this point, so I just had an iced tea. It was like a mint iced tea. It was so nice. And just the chicken with some Brussels sprouts for dinner. And I had about half of it because I was super full and took the rest home. Good morning. So it is Sunday now, and we just watched some movies, and passed out on the couch last night, so nothing all that interesting. But I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video and coming along. I'm just out with Bodhi right now, and the plan is that Kurt is gonna go surfing and I am going to take Bodhi on a hike. So that is what the rest of our weekend is gonna look like. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along and seeing what I eat on sort of a casual, relaxing weekend. It's obviously not like, you know, full of green juice and all sorts of superfoods, but it's also part of like feeding your soul, which is super important. I know what it's like to, you know, overdo it in the health food world, and it's just not fun. You don't want to like take out all the fun from your food. So I find you need kind of a good balance of both. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you want to see for next week, because I'm going to be at a conference in Utah. So if you guys want to see what I eat there, it's like a food blogger conference, let me know and I will be sure to film some of that. And if you're liking these What I Eat in a Day videos, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss them. They're every Sunday. Alright guys, have a great rest of your weekend and I will see you in my next video. Bye.